Rather Good Coaching presents How to Turn a Conversation Around Using Appreciative Questions.
Hello, I'm Karen Adams of Rather Good Limited, and today I want to talk to you about turning a conversation around using appreciative questions. So I'll start off with a story. Yesterday I was talking to my parents, and the conversation had been going on for quite a while about such uplifting topics as politics and the state of the economy, and it's all going to hell in a handbasket and it's all miserable, and none of us were feeling precisely uplifted by the conversation. When I actually really noticed this, eventually it kicked in that I understood and knew a whole bunch of stuff that could potentially help in this situation. And why didn't I just ask an appreciative question? So when we had a pause in the conversation, that's exactly what I did. I said, "And what was the highlight of your week?" And it turns out on the Sunday before, they'd been on a lovely day out and they'd been to a couple of concerts and they'd had a really tasty lunch. And they'd had a great time and they'd had a great day. And me asking that question, they hadn't even told me about this before, but asking that question, it sparked them thinking about the things that they'd enjoyed about their week and to remember that and to tell me about that. And we were able to finish the conversation on a high note and feeling a lot better about it, which was great. So, appreciative questions. Generally speaking, what are they? They're questions about highlights, about what's good. They're questions about the best of what is, what you're proud of, what's going well. For example, when I spoke to my parents, I asked about the highlight of their week. If I wanted to ask the question of my husband, I would probably ask him what he was most proud of that day, because I see him daily, and asking him what the highlight of the week may be less useful on a daily basis. This would also work if you were talking to your children. Asking about what someone is proud of also kind of helps you sidestep the question, which I've definitely had an answer to, what was best about your day? Coming home. That's not quite what we're going for here. While the sentiment's great, and I'm really pleased that my husband likes being home with me, it doesn't really help him feel good about his work day or what he's been doing. He just sort of separates it out into the good times at home and the bad times at work. And that's not really true. We have arguments at home and he has good experiences at work. And sometimes it's important to try and make sure we remember that. We can also ask appreciative questions in a work context, such as when we're with our colleagues and someone seems to be having a very bad day. We can ask what they did that they're most proud of, what is working well on the project, what they're happy about, what their best experience is of a similar project that worked better. Getting these positive emotions in a place where someone isn't initially feeling them is useful because they're looking for the good in things. Asking a question about what is working well makes us look for the positive. And when we start looking for the positive, we start to see the positive, which is useful. Another useful thing is that when we're feeling positive emotions, we are more open-minded and we're more likely to be able to find creative solutions to whatever problems we have. So it's worth asking these appreciative questions to try and get ourselves in a better frame of mind for dealing with the challenges that life is putting our way, always and gleefully. Ask some appreciative questions in your own life. Ask your partner, ask your kids, ask your parents, ask your friends, ask your colleagues, ask your clients. Ask people you don't like very much, and you may even be able to change the tenor of that conversation and change the relationship completely. I'd be very interested to know how you get on. Let me know in the comments below, or contact me at rathergoodcoaching.com. Take care. Cheerio!